hello. And welcome to Health Hacks and Wine Racks. Today we are making the Zesty Gazpacho goodness. So good. You could do it blended or not blended. You'll see. We're going to talk about both versions there, but it is a nice, cool soup with a little kick that I think you're really going to love. So we will see you inside, and thanks for joining the conversation.
Come on. Why don't you try me? I thought
It is wine time. Oh my gosh, yes. Let me get my wine.
Oh, dude, we got echo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's me. Let's try it. Hold on.
Why are you doing weird things, phone?
Oh, I have to try to not look at my computer either. This is gonna be so funny. Can this please be the bloopers?
Nope, no echo.
All right, it was only when my computer volume was on.
Figure
So,
it out. Let me
yep.
scoot just back just a tiny bit so you can see.
You know
This
what?
is driving me
Maybe
nuts.
all we both needed were these things.
Yeah. Yep. I'm loving mine. So you want to laugh. I was wearing headphones to the gym that connected to my phone, like via like not wireless. And I'm like, oh my God, people was like that. Look at that old lady. Anyway, look at the wine I got.
Yes, I love it. It goes totally with our rosé all day.
Uh-huh. I was like,
And
oh, our peeps are gonna love that.
yeah, I have a Chenin Blanc, which is one of our favorites. This is one of our favorites.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have.
Yum.
And I saw the leopard print. I'm like, okay, today's the day for the leopard print, for sure. It's the leopard print. It's the sassy ass glass. Yeah.
Oh, look at my glass today. Still stemless because
Let's
cute.
do
Oh, I
it.
think with the light, it's little eyelashes. Hello, gorgeous.
Love
Cheers.
it. Hold on,
Mm.
I gotta pour my glass.
I'm like, oh man, it's been one of those days. Just so you know, Bonnie and I are moms. If you didn't already know that, and sometimes it's just hard. And we need
Mm,
wine.
today
So
we need
cheers.
wine. Cheers. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ah, yes. Super refreshing. I am gonna try a
Okay.
different one, I think, next time. Not rosé, but anyhow.
Well, that's
All
good because
right.
I'm gonna get my Hamilton water next time. I warned Brian.
Ooh.
I was like, you might need to go get the boys.
You've been warned. Oh, that's
It
awesome.
yeah, if you guys don't know, Hamilton water is John Bon Jovi's wine, but it is
Mm.
literally like Kool-Aid to me. Literally like Kool-Aid. It's kind of bad.
Is it sweet?
No, no, because I'm not a big sweet wine person anymore. I
Okay.
actually like the drier whites,
Me
the
too.
drier reds, or not reds, rosés.
Yeah.
So I prefer
Me
those.
too, lady.
So
Sweet.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we'll do my gazpacho first. Do you wanna get cracking?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
let's get
Yeah.
cracking.
It's so
Let's
good.
go.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Mm. And
I'm gonna have to get that one.
it's so funny. So I like it like keep it chunky. I know some people blend it. Like I use a little bit of blending in it. And I did use some canned tomato juice because it was really hard to get all the tomatoes to blend the way that I wanted them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got quite a few things in it, but it's really, really yummy.
Well, I could not find tomato juice. Let me put it this way. I could not find tomato juice that didn't have a bunch of crap in it that I don't like.
Yes.
So,
Uh-huh.
so we are making our own tomato juice with
Mm,
puree and water.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then leave some of the tomatoes whole if you'd like. That's what we did to chop
yeah.
them up. It was pretty good. Oh my God, so good. So good.
Well, what I was thinking is I think I'm gonna puree it all up and then make some pasta for the boys in a little bit and then serve it to
Oh,
them for dinner. they like cold stuff. Like they want frozen. They want their pancakes frozen. So when I make the pancakes and the waffles, they want them all frozen. I don't. I'm like, I don't. I'm just
What?
baffled. I don't understand.
Mm.
But
Oh
I
my gosh.
thought with the tomato juice, I was like, okay, 2 to 4 cups. So then I have this, and I'm just gonna pour it in my 4 cup measuring
Yeah.
thing. You think?
Okay.
And then that
Yeah, it
way.
depends on how juicy you like it.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, I'm a huge dude. I love tomatoes. I love them
Yeah.
uncooked. I like them raw.
Yeah.
So this is right up my alley. The rest of my family, I mean, the boys maybe. Brian, not so much.
Oh, my nephew was over last week. And he's like, I don't really like tomatoes. I'm like, and you call yourself Italian? And you don't like tomatoes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you like
Brian,
tomato sauce? What's up with that?
Brian likes it all cooked. Mr.
Mm.
Italian, because he's half Italian, half Irish.
Uh-huh. My nephew too. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny.
I'm like, okay, I'm either one. And I don't like my tomatoes cooked, so like tomato sauce, all that, I'm not a fan. All right, so
You
there we
don't
go,
like
people.
tomato sauce? Yeah.
No, I
Woohoo!
like
It's
it
that
raw.
simple. Yeah.
There we go. Tomato juice. That's how they make tomato
Woo!
juice, in case you didn't
Yep.
know.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my
That's
gosh,
about
that's
it.
so funny.
All right, so let's move this out of camera so you guys can see. Move my wine. I love this wine. Oh, and man, it was a
Mm.
doozy of a weekend.
A weekend too?
Well, so Keegan was sick last week, and he's
Oh,
got one of those colds that's like he's good, he has a fever. He's good, he has fever. He's good, he has a fever. And like 2 days in a row, he was complaining because
yeah.
um his stomach hurt at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't eating dinner. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude. So I'm doing the whole massage on his belly at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, why aren't you sleeping?
I
He finally
know.
ate yesterday, got a good night's sleep. He took that long ass nap.
Yeah.
And when he
Oh.
woke up today, he was good. Like no fever. He still got that annoying cough.
Oh.
Still
Huh.
has a cough.
Yeah, that
But
is annoying.
I think it's part of, from what I understand from the teacher, because her son got sick too and basically has the same symptoms. He's
Jeez.
still got his cough. It's been weeks. I'm like, dude,
Oh. Oh. No, no.
yeah, yeah. And
We don't
then
we don't want to deal with that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
no, and they wouldn't eat, neither one of them would eat pineapple this weekend. And if you don't
Oh.
know, pineapple stops the cough. It
Mm.
totally stops the cough. But when it's something like this, it's almost like you have to have a drip of pineapple. And I
Just
mean, they love
constant pineapple?
just constant pineapple. Okay. One bell pepper, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I use the whole thing because,
Okay.
you know.
And then I chopped up red onion last night for Brian.
Ooh,
Where
okay.
do we want the whole thing or?
It's up to you. So I just do a quarter cup because everyone around here complains about how much onion is and stuff. Yeah, I'm like, I know. I'm like, it's red onion. And then I used one jalapeno. I know you like it spicy. And then we ran out of hot sauce, so I put sriracha.
Nice.
Yeah, it had some kick. So everyone that's tasted it, I'm like, it's got some kick, it's got some kick. But people who like spice really like it. So I figured you know how to work your spice. You're good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to spice. So it was funny.
Well,
It's still very good. But yeah, it's got a kick.
we're gonna leave the seeds in because the seeds are where the spice is.
hmm I tried to remove all the seeds.
I can
Oh,
imagine.
yeah, yeah, it's
I
funny.
I had to actually check the expiration date on our Worcestershire sauce.
Oh yeah, I know we hardly ever use it, and you can totally skip if you don't want to put it in, but
Now I
it's a
want
little
to try it.
something.
I almost got hatch chili for this because the hatch chilies are in season. And I was like,
Mm.
no, don't start changing up all of our recipes. I want to try it as is, and then if everybody here likes it, I'll get some hatch chilies and I'll record a quick one for you guys.
So this is what goes on behind the scenes.
Yep.
Real life. We're trying to do the things, and yeah, it's funny. So, do want my peeps
Yep.
to always call me though, my clients. But yeah,
Oh
to get
yeah.
back to that.
Oh heck
Mm.
yeah. Like I love so I have one client who was sick all weekend too. I think very similar to
Oh,
what the boys have been fighting. And she's like, "Oh my God, you have kids. You know, the kids are sick. I won't bother you." I'm like, "No, no, no. Please do
yeah,
because like
yeah.
me, oops, I just threw a piece of tomato across the room.
Get it into the Vitamix.
Whoops. But
That's so
it gives
funny.
me a break. Like
I
you
know.
need a break.
I
You
know.
need a break.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a quick, hey, I don't know what else to do and I'm still feeling sick. Whew,
Yeah.
that little bitty break of are you doing this, that, and the other thing? Garlic, onion, red onion is huge for colds. That's why when I saw the recipe, I was like, yes, perfect timing.
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't
Oh my
realize
God,
there was a
yeah.
difference between red and white onion for that. Huh.
Red onions are actually more potent. Ooh, this one's
Mm.
growing. Mm, we might put that. I got a couple of cloves in there growing. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Welcome to Texas. You get a
Yeah,
garlic
I
clove
know.
and
I know. We used to have a bunch of garlic in the backyard that we were just trying to grow, just pop it
yeah,
in there. Um, which is
so
super
easy.
easy. That and green onions, just put the bulb in the ground and it just grows on its
Let it
own.
go. I'm
Those are
actually
my kind
thinking
of
I'll,
plants.
yep, yeah, put it right next to the neighbor's dog. See if it'll
Uh,
repel the neighbor's dog.
oh my gosh.
This poor puppy, man. He was raised by a Scottie, and Kinsey was raised by a Westie. No question
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
Leia and her lovely, it's called Westitude. Have you heard of it?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, so these little white terriers are, oh man, the attitude, the freaking attitude is just insane. And you're just like, what the heck, dude? So they call it Westitude because it's like a breed thing. All of them do it. All of them.
Oh.
And when we got Leia, we had just said goodbye to Morgan. And I was like, or we were
Mm.
about to say goodbye to Morgan. And Leia, since she was with us, hadn't been alone. So we're like, oh my gosh, she's going to be lonely, da da da. Yeah, I think she was a little pissed that we actually got Kinsey and she wasn't going to be an only dog anymore.
Oh.
I think that's what happened. Oh, wrong direction. Um, because she taught Kinsey all the bad things. And Kinsey to this day thinks that she is a Westie.
Like a little dog? That's what I'm picturing,
Yeah.
right? Westies are little dogs? Okay.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
I'm like, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, little white thing. It was on the Caesars commercial. Your video totally
Yes.
froze. Is it frozen on your side?
Yes. Weird, but I can still
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, me too. Hmm.
Should I get out and come back?
Yeah, because mine just
Or
did
should we
that.
give it
So
a
let's
moment?
see. I
Okay.
don't know.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Testing, testing.
You have
I
to laugh.
know.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You have to laugh, like, because the way my phone's being held, I'm like moving around the things that are holding it because I don't want to change the view. Oh, I love it. Blooper reel.
Yep. Back camera. Why it's not letting me change you to 4K?
Oh, what's 4K?
Uh oh, mine's not 4K either. What is going on?
Oh,
Okay,
do I have to
whatever.
push some? Yeah, I'm like, do I have to push
No,
something on my phone?
no, it's just not
Okay.
letting either one of us. So whatever. That's the least of my concern. because 720 to 1080 is not that big of a jump. So
Oh, okay. All right.
I think we can make that work.
Bonnie's the tech person, not me.
I can't wait till we have enough members that we can just have somebody else do it that is like an
Yeah,
expert. Like that would be
yeah,
awesome.
that would
All
be
right.
awesome. So if any of your experts,
Yeah, come talk to us. We are not. We would love an expert.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
All
Yay.
right. Okay, so apple cider vinegar, how much is that?
I put a quarter cup.
Oh, okay.
I gotta consult because I have to write this stuff down because like you, I'm like, oh, a little of this, a little of that, but that doesn't work with
Mm-hmm.
people.
No. By the way, my husband and I have this ongoing debate. Like, is the dry the same as the wet? I say it is. He says it isn't.
Of what?
Liquid to dry, so quarter cup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it can be.
It
Why
can't.
not?
It's minimal.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yum.
And then Worcestershire. How much of this?
I just put a tablespoon. That's why I'm like, you could skip it if you want, but I actually like that it gives a little
The
body to it.
beefiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are
Like,
some recipes that the beefiness is
mm-hmm.
is on point. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a different way to juice your limes if you do not have a juicer.
Mm.
You gotta rub it, make it sure it's nice and juicy. And you gotta really massage these limes, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know
Okay,
some of our
one
limes
for
haven't been great down here lately. I'm like, oh,
mm-mm.
so work them. I love the smell of lime juice.
Me too. And do not throw your lime away because you can put it in your water.
Nice. Yeah, and use some zest on that too. I put the
Oh,
zest in there. Mm-hmm.
where's my zester? I forgot about the zesting.
I
I
got
saw
my
it. That's
zester. Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually didn't realize what?
this is the one I couldn't find the other day.
I actually love my zester. I got it as a wedding present. Got rid of the husband, kept the zester.
I
I kept
love
a lot of the
it.
kitchen stuff. I was like, I'll take that, please. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your house
It's
sounds
so
so much
funny.
like mine. Makes me feel so much better.
What? Oh, do you hear Alex in the background?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm like, they don't change, huh? They sound the same.
So tomorrow is orientation for middle school.
Oh, goodness.
So we got to go get a schedule, walk around, meet his teachers, and so like I think all the friends, like everyone that's been in summer mode, they're starting to like reconnect. So now they're all like playing through the video games and recording for YouTube channels and all this stuff. It's so funny.
Oh,
So
that is funny. My kids watch those.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, and Brian and I are like, this is so boring. I want to play the game. I don't want to watch.
I know. I know. And you know what's funny is that these kids now, I don't mean, I was never good at video games, right? And we would try to play Super Mario Brothers, but you had to figure it out, or someone had to tell you what the secret code is. Now they just watch
Yeah.
people play the game so they can figure out how to play the game instead of
Oh my
figuring it out.
gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
it's,
my
oh my
gosh.
gosh, yeah, you just wait. You just wait. So, yeah. I might actually go tell him to calm it down. Like, who gets this
Sounds
excited?
like
And
my
he's
house.
actually across the house with the door shut.
I believe
So,
it. I believe it. All right. Salt, pepper, tomato juice, right?
yes. Oh, mm-hmm. And then you can put cilantro in there if you want. I did not because I don't love it and I don't think it needs it. I
You
think we've talked
know,
about this.
yeah, I kind of hit a point. I was like at the store and I'm looking at my grocery list to the order. I'm like, I can't. I can't. I'm not a cilantro fan.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna do it without. Although I
I
will
will,
tell
yeah.
you, after this weekend and today, it was very tempting to just go.
Yeah. And hey, here's the thing about all these recipes. Whatever you don't like, don't put it in. Or put
Yeah,
something else. I mean, I love parsley. I know it doesn't taste exactly the same, but that's a great
no,
herb to
but
put in there too. Like, don't get hung up on a recipe. I think that's what I noticed when I first started health coaching. People are like, oh, I don't like cilantro. I just can't eat that. It's like, no, you can't. Like, let's like tweak it.
yeah,
You can still enjoy
yeah,
it. Get creative.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And it's not going to hurt to change the spices up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really isn't. All
And then
right.
you can add a kick of hot sauce if you want. I don't know how many jalapenos did you put in there? The one?
Only one. Only
Okay.
one.
Just
But yeah,
one. Bonnie.
just
Oh my
one.
gosh. What's going on with you?
Habanero, sriracha. Where's the one that I like?
Yeah, sriracha. I feel like whew, that really took it up a notch and I didn't need to. But
We're gonna do
yeah.
my Serrano one. I love this Serrano, the yellow bird.
Mm.
So for anyone that doesn't know this, spicy peppers helps to kick off cold. So basically, what you got in here,
Yeah.
a ton of vitamin C. You got the superheroes of the herbal world, the garlic and the red onion, and a kick to help your immune system.
Yeah. This was perfect
So
timing.
yeah, it really is.
So will the boys eat this or you're just gonna use some of the like juicy parts on their like
I'm
pasta or something?
I'm gonna like puree the heck out of this, and then I'm gonna use it to make pasta for them later.
Mm-hmm.
See if they'll eat it.
Okay. I know, right? From one day to the next.
Right.
It keeps it interesting.
It really does.
Parenting keeps life interesting. I'm like, I don't
And
know. In my 20s, I thought, like, I don't know, I was living an interesting life is pretty boring compared to what I'm doing. Had lots of time on my hands.
yeah, right. I look back and I'm like, man, I thought I had no time. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what's funny. You think you have no time. Mm-hmm.
oh, that smells good. I swear I will never get over the smell of freshness, which
Yeah.
there's the smell of the freshen.
Mm-hmm. I
Wait,
used
I
to
was supposed
love
to
that.
put
What'd you miss?
cucumbers.
Oh, yes. Sorry, that was number one, and we totally just skipped over. I think it's the wine.
Oh my
It's
God.
the wine we
Woo,
skipped.
that's a kick.
Yeah, it definitely has some kick
Mm.
to it. So tweak accordingly.
No, it's great.
But yeah, yeah,
All
I know
right.
that you love that. Oh! But yeah, getting
I
back to
got
the freshness part, I used to love going into the health food store. Like when you first start eating healthy, I was like, it just smells like fresh in here from like juice or whatever they were doing. That's really why we wanted to do a cold soup or blended soup series. So refreshing, awesome way to
yeah.
get nutrients in, hot outside, best
And
friend.
it's something that people don't think about. You don't
Yeah.
think soup cold.
Yeah.
And it's not a smoothie. This is not a smoothie. This is pureed. This is
Mhm.
liquid. You can leave it chunky if you want.
Mhm.
Um,
So that's a good point. That's how I did it. I chopped up the vegetables and used the tomato juice so that it was a little bit because, I like it like that and so do the
yeah.
family folks and they'll complain less about it. But maybe if I blended it with the onions in it, then they wouldn't have noticed. Anyway, I'll have to just experiment with them next time.
You will. So when I make things that have onion in it, because I'm one of the ones that I like the flavor of onion. I do not
Mm.
like the texture of onion.
Oh.
So I usually puree it into things.
Yeah.
I use my immersion blender and I'll puree it into like tomato sauce, like the tomato puree.
Mm.
If I'm making my own sauce, I'll put it all in the crock pot and then I puree that and then I throw everything else in. Um,
Ooh.
one cucumber or two.
I would do one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can
Very
taste it
nice.
and tweak. It's so funny. So my immersion blender died.
Oh
I know, but we used the heck out of it.
no. Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on our third in 11 years.
Yeah.
I use that sucker all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Mm.
God, I love a Vitamix, man.
Oh, me too. Me too. This sucker's gonna last for a long time. And I was saying that my
Mm.
food processor died. You like it?
Yeah. So keep going, and I'll tell you in a minute.
Um, no, I was gonna say my food processor died, but Vitamix has a food processor piece that you can put on the Vitamix. I
Ooh.
think that's what I need next instead of a whole separate, like,
Ooh.
I think that's what I need for mine. Yeah, very excited about that.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. If it works well for you, I'm just gonna swap out.
Yeah, I'll let you know because it's been hard without a food processor. I have a tiny one, but
We are big fans of not having all these appliances. Like the minute we got the stove with the air fryer, our air fryer went out. It was gone. I found someone that
yeah,
needed it, and it
yeah,
they picked it up, and Brian's like, "Did you sell it?" I was like, no,
yeah.
no. I
See, if we
mean,
had an air fryer in our oven, I would probably use it because the air fryer we have is like this big. And I'm like,
yeah,
no, they're
yeah. Like
tiny.
they're super tiny, and they're getting better. Which is, I mean, that's good news. But again,
Yeah,
that's another thing in your kitchen, and
yeah, yeah.
I'm just not a fan. So the cucumber made it a little sweeter, made it a little lighter.
Oh,
Made
okay.
it more so like without the cucumber, it tastes more fall.
Okay.
With
Oh,
the
that makes sense.
cucumber, does that like it's just a little subtle sweetness there and
Mm-hmm.
changes it up. So I'm adding one more cucumber because it's almost full at this point. I'm like, we're just gonna add the extra one. Why not? And I like that sweetness. So let's see what happens.
Mm. Okay, give it a whirl. That looks so good.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's what it needed.
Yeah, that cucumber adds a sweet. So right now it's like a kick
But
and
yeah.
sweet. Like it and it's so light.
Mm, that sounds so good.
Mm.
But with a little spice, because the other ones we made are been
Hmm.
refreshing with no spice. So far anyway.
Yeah, if you like serrano chilies aren't bad because there's not a lot of spice in them, so you could do that in this one.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
it's
way
so
better at that
good.
because I'm such a wimp with spice.
Mm.
So yeah.
Dude, you know
Oh,
the most disappointing thing after the kids? First of all, I'm super excited that after kids my hair is curly. I've been working on that one my whole life. Um, but the only disappointing part is after kids, I can't handle the spice as much.
oh, I was never good at spice. Like I
I
just was
love
always a wimp.
I love
That's so
spice.
funny.
This is
My mom loves spice too. Like she loved that gazpacho. I was like, oh, I have something for you. You're gonna like it.
yeah. Oh my God,
Hmm.
that's so good. And it's a manageable spice. Like
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, I can't feel my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even building. It's just very lightly there.
Yeah.
The cucumbers made the difference.
Hmm. And you don't have to
But
blend it if you don't want. It's totally up to you, but
no,
experiment both ways and see how you like it.
yeah, like for me, this is perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other soups that you shared with me. Basically, I make a big batch like this. I put it in a couple of mason jars, and then every morning I pour a little glass of it out. And the mason jar
Mm.
makes it easy to shake and mix it back up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed cooking with us today.
And remember, it is all about experimenting and having a blast in the kitchen.
And speaking of fun and having a blast, do not miss our next episode because we are always cooking up something exciting for you.
Whether you're a seasoned chef, just starting out, or you want a few new ideas, there's always something new to discover. So keep your aprons handy and your taste buds ready and your wine glass half full.
Mm-hmm. And until then, keep cooking, keep experimenting, and having fun in the kitchen.
See you next time. Stay healthy, happy cooking, and cheers!
Cheers!